Steve, as always, thanks for your time. Give us, what are you thinking about that one?
Well, you're always desperately disappointed when you're a minute away from home. And we know how difficult it is away from home. And when you're a minute away and you concede from a set piece, it's one of them awful ones that you lick your wounds and get on with it, because we didn't, if we're going to be honest with each other, we didn't really play as well as what we know we can play. And in certain areas in particular, we give the ball away too cheaply and kept turning back possession to Norwich. And Norwich, for me, they've been on a difficult run of late, but we didn't impose ourselves the way I'd like to. And too many of our big players just simply had an off day today with possession of the ball.
Yeah, I was looking at it. Defending was magnificent, but your midfield was a bit non-existent today, was it? Is that a fair comment?
We can't keep. We pride ourselves on our defensive organisation and the way we do it. We can't keep relying. We can't just keep simply relying that. We're relying on defenders to keep a clean sheet week in and week out. We've got to pose a threat some other times and have the belief to take the ball better and play better, and that's what we've got to improve on. It's a harsh lesson, and even for the goal, we've made a mistake, and there you go. It's gone past us. But if you take a 0-0, you walk away and you're quite happy, saying, "Well, we haven't played well enough, but at least we've took something from the game."
What was the mistake on the goal?
Well, our organisation of who was picking up the centre back. Unfortunately, Sagbo had gone off, who had been picking him up to start with. The communication, unfortunately, between us didn't get on there. Rosinha then comes and tries to pick him up and leaves his place off the bench, off the goal, and unfortunately it's cost us.
You've had a couple of chances early on. You started the game brightly, in fairness. Should they have taken the chances, Rosie and Yella?
Well, Yella's is 2 inches away, which would be a wonderful start for us. It's the post, and certainly Rosinha's got in a place where you could see it was a defender's finish. We did start the game well. The injury to Chester probably it disrupted us, and we went back to a different shape. Then we went back to a normal shape. But the second half in particular, we had to look after the ball better in the midfield areas, better to give us a chance to get out and play. And unfortunately today we simply didn't do that.
What is that James Chester injury?
He's unfortunately did a hamstring.
Is it the same one as before?
It's the same leg, so we'll have to see how it is. Yeah.
Okay, I get the feeling from your face that's not a short-term one. You're thinking.
Well, until we get scans, it's the worry is if it's the same leg, then of course it's a worry. So we'll have to get scans on it and see how he is, and hopefully it's not too bad. Tom Huddleston got sent off. Any complaints from you? Well, there were 2 innocuous sort of challenges, but I suppose when you've got a yellow one, then you always run that risk. But no complaints. We can't really, because we all know the letter of the law.
Does he miss the cup game rather than the Palace game?
Yeah. Right. He'll miss next week, yeah.
What did you make of Jelovic's performance today, his debut form?
Well, I thought in the first half in particular, I thought he was a real handful, and he tired because he hasn't played a lot. You've seen that was quite evident, but I think we've got a proper centre forward, and I'm delighted with the work we've done this week. Longy unfortunately failed a fitness test yesterday, an ankle injury picked up, but they'll prove to be I'm sure a wonderful acquisition for us.
I take it both are cup time, so Palace before we see them in tandem?
I would think so, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Any other injuries out of today that would worry you?
No, I don't think so. We're just a lot of disappointment in there because we haven't played, particularly in the second half. We haven't played at all. We just relied on our defensive organisation, and when you get beaten the last minute, it's always hard to take, but I didn't think we deserved any more than that.
Okay, quick final questions. Danny Graham not on the bench today, not involved. Should we read anything into
No,
that?
not really. At the end of the day, I've picked a squad which I see fit to win a match, and now Danny, it's nothing. Cannot really look into anything like that. Just I have to pick 18, and Danny wasn't part of it.
Nick Proswich, other clubs interested? Is he going anywhere, Steve?
Well, there's a possibility that he might go on loan. We've had 1 or 2 inquiries, and now with the additions to the couple of strikers we've brought in, so there's a possibility that he could go on loan. Yeah.
Is that domestic or back to Germany?
It's domestic. There's a couple in the Championship. Have shown an interest. We'll see what they get this week.